वेलकम टु स्मार्ट जिकेमा तपाईँहरू सबैलाई स्वागत छ। नेपाल राष्ट्र ब्याङ्क सहायक द्वितीय प्रिटेस्टको एक्जाम नजिकै र त्यसको तयारीको लागि क्याप्सुल जुन 7 दिनमा 700वटा प्रश्नोत्तरहरू रहेको छ त्यस अन्तर्गत पनि कम्प्युटर सम्बन्धी विविध 100वटा एमसिक्यू लिएर उपस्थित भएकी छु। मेरो नाम हो श्रद्धा श्रेष्ठ र पहिलो प्रश्न रहेको छ, सी इन सिपियु डिनोट्स सेन्ट्रल. The full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. The next question is, which of the following uses a handheld operating system? PDA uses a handheld operating system. And the full form of PDA is Personal Digital Assistant. The next question is, to display the contents of a folder in Windows Explorer, you should click on it. The next question is, the CPU comprises of control, memory, and arithmetic logic units. The next question is, network server is the most important or powerful computer in a typical network. The next question is, a hyperlink appearing on a web page opens another document when clicked. The seventh one is, which of the following refers to the rectangular area for displaying information and running programs? Window. Eighth question is, Dash is a Windows utility program that locates and eliminates unnecessary fragments and rearranges field and unused disk space to optimize operations. Disk defragmenter is a Windows utility program that locates and eliminates unnecessary fragments and rearranges field and unused disk space to optimize operations. The next question is, which of the following refers to too much electricity and may cause a voltage surge? Spike. The next question is, the software that is used to create text-based documents are referred to as word processors. The next question is, input devices convert human understandable data and programs into a form that the computer can process. The next question is, which of the following allows users to upload files to an online site so they can be viewed and edited from another location? It's Microsoft Outlook. The next one is, what feature adjusts the top and bottom margins so that the text is centered vertically on the printed page? It is vertical justifying. Which of these is not a means of personal communication on the internet? Insta Notes is not a means of personal communication on the internet. What is the overall term for creating, editing, formatting, storing, retrieving, and printing a text document? Word processing. Fourth generation mobile technology provides enhanced capabilities, allowing the transfer of both voice and non voice data, including full motion video, high speed internet access, and video conferencing. The next one is, cyber gaming crime is a form of denial of service attack in which a hostile client repeatedly sends SYN packets to every port on the server using fake IP addresses. The next one is, which of these is a point and draw service? Mouse. The next one is, a set of rules for telling the computer which operations to perform is called a programming language. The next one is, a detailed written description of the programming cycle and the program along with the test results and a printout of the program is called documentation. The 21st question is, forms that are used to organize business into data into rows and columns are known as spreadsheets. The next one is, in PowerPoint, the header and footer button can be found on the Insert tab in what group? In Text group. An operating system is a set of programs designed to manage the resources of a computer, including starting the computer, managing programs, managing memory, and coordinating tasks between input and output devices. The next one is a typical slide in a slide presentation would not include clip art and audio clips. The PC productivity tool that manipulates data organized in rows and columns is called a spreadsheet. In the absence of parenthesis, the order of operation is exponentiation, multiplication or division, addition of subtraction. The next one is which one of the following is not a computer language? C++ is not a computer language. An executable program is one that is ready to run and does not need to be altered in any way. Usually downloaded into folders that hold temporary internet files, cookies are written to your computer's hard disk by some of the websites that we visit. The next one is what is the easiest way to change the phrase revenues, profits, gross margin to read revenues, profits, and gross margin? The answer is use the insert mode, position the cursor before the G in the gross, then type the word and followed by a space. The next one is a program either talk or music that is made available in digital format for automatic download over the internet is called a blog. The next one is which PowerPoint view displays each slide of the presentation as a thumbnail and is useful for rearranging slides. It is slide sorter. The next one is different components of the motherboard of a PC unit are linked together by sets of parallel electrical conducting lines. What are these lines called? They are called buses. The next one is what is the name given to those applications that combine text, sound, graphics, motion video and or animation? It is called multimedia. The next one is a USB communication device that supports data encryption for secure wireless communication for notebook users is called a USB wireless network adapter. A functional language reflects the way people think mathematically. The next one is when entering text within a document, the enter key is normally pressed at the end of every sentence. When a real time telephone call between people is made over the internet using computers, it is called internet telephony. The next one is which of the following is the first step in sizing a window? Point to the title bar. Which of the following software could assist someone who cannot use their hands for computer input? Speech recognition is used. The next one is dash a document means the file is transferred from another computer to your computer. Really simple syndication. The next one is which computer memory is used for storing programs and data currently being processed by the CPU? Internal memory. Computers that control processes accept data in a continuous, infinite loop. What refers to a set of characters of a particular design? Calligraph. Extensible business reporting language is used by public and private enterprises to publish and share financial information with each other and industry analysis across all computer platforms and the internet. Which part of the computer is used for calculating and comparing? ALU is used for calculating and comparing in the computer. The method of internet access that requires a phone line but offers faster access speeds than dial up in the modem It is the modem connection. Dash software creates a mirror image of the entire hard disk, including the operating system, applications, files, and data. It is the backup software. What is a URL? The address of a document or page on the World Wide Web is known as URL. What is the significance of a faded or dimmed command in a pull down menu? There are no equivalent keystrokes for the particular command. Which of the following function in Excel tells how many numeric entries are there? Count. A dash allows you to access your email from anywhere. It is the webmail interface. Which of the following would you find on LinkedIn? It is the connections. Dash is a technique that is used to send more than one call over a single line. It is multiplexing. The search companion can locate all files containing a specified phrase. Which of the following cannot be part of an email address? Space. Which of the following must be contained in a URL? www dot and the unique registered domain name. Which of the following information systems focuses on making manufacturing processes more efficient and of higher quality? Computer aided manufacturing. A mistake in an algorithm that causes incorrect results is called a syntax error. A device for changing the connection on a connector to a different configuration is an adapter. To navigate to a new web page for which you know the URL, type the URL in the browser's address bar and press enter. The CPU, also called the microprocessors, when talking about PCs, does the vast majority of the processing for a computer. A computer's type, processor, and operating system defines its speed. A kiosk, KIOSK, is a computer station that provides the public with specific and useful information and services. The part of the CPU that accesses and decodes program instructions and coordinates the flow of data among various system components is the control unit. Computer programs are written in a high level programming language. However, the human readable version of a program is called source code. What is the difference between a CD-ROM and a CD-RW? A CD-RW can be written to, but a CD-ROM can only be read from. What is the term for how words will appear on a page? It is called text formatting. The process of a computer receiving information from a server on the internet is known as downloading. When sending an email, the subject line describes the contents of the message. All the deleted files go to recycle bin. The software used to drive microprocessor based system is called assembly language programs. A website address is a unique name that defines a specific web browser on the web. Dash are specially designed computer chips that resides inside other devices such as your car or your electronic thermostat. It is the embedded computers. Which of the following places the common data elements in order from smallest to largest? Bit, byte, character, record, field, file, database. Which of the following statement is false concerning file names. None of the options is false, so all the three statements are true. Files may share the same name or the same extension but not both. Every file in the same folder must have a unique name, and file extension is another name for file type. All these three statements are true. A disk content that is recorded at the time of manufacture and that cannot be changed or erased by the user is read only memory. The other one is distributed processing involves solving computer problems by breaking them into smaller parts that are separately processed by different computers. The next one is the operating system determines the manner in which all of the following occurs except user interaction with the processor. Others like user creation of a document, printer output, data displayed on the monitor occurs. The next one is office LANs that are spread geographically apart on a large scale can be connected using a DAN, corporate DAN. DAN, full form of DAN is Desk Area Network. Personal files or folders can be kept in My Documents. The primary purpose of software is to turn data into information. A directory within a directory is called subdirectory. A compiler translates a program written in a high-level language into machine language. When you turn on the computer, the boot routine will perform which of the following test? Power on self test. A dash is a unique name that you give to a file of information. File name extension is a unique name that you give to a file of information. Hardware includes dash, the computer and all the devices connected to it that are used to input and output data. The next one is a dash contains specific rules and words that expresses the logical steps of an algorithm. It is the programming language. The simultaneous processing of two or more programs by multiple processors is multi-programming. The secret code that restricts entry to some program is called password. Computers are the binary number system to store data and perform calculations. The main function of the ALU is to perform arithmetic and logical operations. Dash is the process of carrying commands. Executing is the process of carrying commands. Soft copy is the intangible output. So then what is hard copy? Hard copy is the printed output. And dash is a program that makes the computer easier to use. An operating system is a program that makes the computer easier to use. A complete electronic circuit with transistors and other electronic components on a small silicon chip is called an integrated circuit. Computer systems are comprised of hardware, software, procedures, networks, and people. An error in a computer program is called a bug. What is an output? Output is what the processor gives to the user. And today's last question is the person who writes and tests computer programs is called a software engineer. हस् यही प्रश्न साथै आज भिडियो यहीँ टुङ्गाउन चाहन्छु। जाँदा जाँदै यही शनिबार दिउँसो 1 बजे नेपाल राष्ट्र ब्याङ्क सहायक द्वितीय मक एक्जाम विथ फिडब्याक हुन लागिरहेको छ। स्मार्ट कार्यक्रमी बुटोल पावर कम्पनी लिमिटेड नजिकै बबर महल आकपुलनिर रहेको छ। त्यहाँ आएर एक्जाम दिन सक्नुहुनेछ। र त्यसको लागि चाहिँ आजै आफ्नो नाम दर्ता गराउनलाई यहाँ दिएको नम्बरमा सम्पर्क गरेर त्यस्तै 10 सेट्स क्वेसन्स अलङ विथ क्लास नोट्स तपाईँहरूले 1000 रुपियाँमै पाउन सक्नुहुनेछ नेपाल राष्ट्र ब्याङ्क सहायक द्वितीयको। यदि इच्छुक हुनुहुन्छ भने यहाँ दिएको नम्बरमा सम्पर्क गरेर यो नोट पनि लिन सक्नुहुनेछ। हामी ट्विटर, फेसबुक, इन्स्टाग्राम, टेलिग्राममा अभाइलेबल छौँ स्मार्ट जिके 4 नामले, मनोहर सर मनोहर झा 4 नामले र स्मार्ट क्यारियर एकाडेमी स्मार्ट जिके 4 नामले अभाइलेबल छ। लाइक फलो मेसेज गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ र यदि हाम्रो भिडियोहरू मन परिरहेको छ भने लाइक, सब्सक्राइब, कमेन्ट, सजेस्ट र सेयर गर्दै गर्नुहोला। धन्यवाद।